return of appreciation and a return of opportunity. So if you're doing good things with your impact, you should receive good things back, which come in the forms of abundance and income.
Abundance is an A word, but yes.
Abundance income. That's what I mean, but income
Abundance
causes
income.
abundance on some level.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful. So, okay. So what are your actual words? We have,
Minor impact and income right now, because adding income allows you to play bigger and play bolder in life.
okay.
If you create more income,
And
we're talking about a
great.
lot of great eyes. We haven't gone to eyes that don't work, but I have one more. I know we're breaking the rules of how many eyes you can do in, but my favorite one I was saving for the end,
Okay.
and
Go
it
for it.
and it is to honor my mentor Barry Shore, and that is inspiration.
Inspiration.
And I think it's a cool word because being so inspiring for yourself that you really have fun, but be so inspiring for others that you change their life in a good way.
Yes. And when you are using your imagination, you you develop and you download inspired thought
Yes.
so that you can take initiative to take that small actions. That's just, I, no, no, thank you.
So I have a trivia fact, which we don't normally do. All right.
Oh, okay.
So because you brought up insects and you don't really dig them, I'll just say that it's hard to believe this, but there are between 1.4 billion and 200 million insects for every human. And I don't know why there's such a large window there, but AI can't pin it down either. But that's how many there are. It's almost incalculable.
Wow. That's fascinating.
It is. I wasn't trying to be an individual by stating that. I just wanted to say it was intellectual too.
Yeah, that's very intellectual to drop that. Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Beth. Well, I will see you later.
All right. I hope.
Welcome to the C's the smile. I think it should be almost that you say the C's and I say the smile. Let's
Okay.
practice. Let's practice for tomorrow. All right, here we go. You say
Welcome to the C's.
and smile show.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! So today's a big day. I mean, this is
Ay, 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 ay.
I see.
Ay, ay, Kapitan.
So I is part of a lot of my presentations. I love the I words that I use in presentations, and my favorite I word that I would like to consider as almost the theme of this particular show is how much impact are you having in the world?
Oh,
And I if it wasn't for this banner, this particular backdrop, my banner does say behind me,
yeah.
your book impacts the world, or your life impacts the world, or you are impacting the world. How much do you want to impact the world? So that is my eye, that I think it's not just add to your life, it's be cognizant of how every minute in seizing your day is impacting somebody, to include yourself.
Exactly. I think when I think of you and how you create impact, we go back to the A word, which is, I believe, your license plate, amplify.
I'm getting I might have to go and get tissues. I do not want to exit the show, but that is getting me very. I thought there was dust that just fell down. That's how powerful that was that you just said that. Yeah.
Yeah, you are amplify. I mean, when I think of perfect publishing and your brand, it is amplifying people's message, which creates an impact for them, but then it gets their message out. We talk to so many people that I've got a book in me, but for whatever reason, I haven't written it. And you're depriving the world of your message. And that's the impact that you make. You leave a legacy for yourself and you're changing lives. And
Yeah,
that it all comes to amplifying your message.
and there's a sadder way to say it. Not that we're trying to achieve sadness, but
No.
you're sabotaging your intention to actually make the difference that you wish to make with the book or your message. And I say that because I don't think you're intentionally doing it, but when you don't have a marketing plan, you've just sabotaged your impact.
Yes.
Right. I do have and this, and these are very close to this word impact. And I think your entire message and movement and event is about impact. And when you seize the day, you are seizing the minute. You are seizing the fact that the actions you make could impact the world. And I
You're
just,
seizing an opportunity.
yes. So, and then a smile, I mean, it just doesn't get much more impactful than a smile for me. I mean, I see a smile, I see acceptance, I see collaboration, I see creativity, I see beauty. I mean, just so many things. So, impact is massive. This is probably, I don't know if there's going to be a day bigger than this for me because that's my big word. And I
That's
love,
the big word.
and I
Yeah.
love the measure of it. I love the cognizant part of it is, are you being impactful? And it's such a neat question to ask yourself. It's not a bad question. It's how do you play bigger?
How do you play bigger? But I've switched that word to bold,
Yeah, bolder.
bolder, because
Yeah,
we don't want to make ourselves feel small.
no.
So
And if you noticed in my 61st book, it's the bald, bold book, not the bold, bigger book.
bigger book. Okay.
So I followed intuitively. And by the way, intuition.
Intuition.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was one of my words. But that's okay because I knew you were going to go there.
You knew it, huh?
I knew it. I
Well,
knew that about you.
I wish I hadn't taken that word because I have two other I words and I hope you take them because I really do love these other I words. I'm going to make one bridge. So a bridge, impact,
Okay.
impact. The more impact you have, typically the more income you have because God
Oh,
rewards impact with return of giving and a return of appreciation and a return of opportunity. So if you're doing good things with your impact, you should receive good things back, which come in the forms of abundance in income.
abundance is an A word, but yes,
Abundance income. That's what I mean. But income
abundant
causes
income.
abundance on some
Yeah.
level.
Yes. Beautiful. So, okay. So, what are your actual words? We have,
Minor impact and income for right now, because adding income allows you to play bigger and play bolder in life.
okay.
If you create more income, you can actually dream bigger and you can do things that are going to cause a bigger impact. I mean, it's circular.
Right. And so, when you're dreaming bolder, what do you have to tap into?
Oh my gosh, this is an I word, isn't it?
It is.
Your
It's
imagination.
imagination.
I didn't even have
Yes.
that word, and I love that word.
It is so powerful. And we were born with perfect imagination. Like that is your superpower to go deep into that and imagine your life in the future, say 3 years from now, and you are living your dream. Everything's worked out and there's no obstacles in the way. There's no stumbling blocks. There's no doubt. There's no fear. You're there. And if you can tap into your imagination, close your eyes and go to that spot where it's all worked out, then you can become it. But you got to use your
It is an I,
imagination.
and it is the big I.
It,
So we have
imagination.
income, and then what was the word that I took from you?
Um, well, I had another, was it intention?
It was intention, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have another one too, and yours is imagination.
But I want to tell you something with this imagination, you have to have an intense, focused intention on achieving that.
You do.
So they go together.
Well, I got one that goes very nicely with imagination too.
Okay.
Taking initiative.
Initiative.
Initiative is such a magical word for me because so many people that are watching life go by don't realize they have the power to just make one little shift and it would cause their income to increase. It would cause their impact, their income. But most importantly, it would make them feel alive. And so I
Yeah,
think taking initiative is a very cool I word.
that's
Now
a
we're talking about a
great.
lot of great eyes. We haven't gone to eyes that don't work, but that I have one more. I know we're breaking the rules of how many eyes you can do in, but my favorite one I was saving for the end,
Okay.
and
Go
it
for it.
and it is to honor my mentor Barry Shore, and that is inspiration.
Inspiration.
And I think it's a cool word because being so inspiring for yourself that you really have fun, but be so inspiring for others that you change their life in a good way.
Yes. And when you are using your imagination, you you develop and you download inspired thought
Yes.
so that you can take initiative to take that small action step that you can take that day.
And you do all this together and you almost come across more intelligent.
Intelligence. Yes. So what's an I word that you would love to drop?
I have It might be the same one as yours, but dropping ignorance.
Ah, that yum.
Dag, watch your language, Beth.
I
There are
know.
You shouldn't have asked me to go first. You should have gone first, and I would have gone. Dang crap.
Dang it, dang nabbit. Dang it.
Um,
Ignorance. I mean, seriously, that is the root of all evil, in my opinion. Choosing to bury your head in the sand, choosing not to do your own research on something, and then just going out there and broadcasting opinions without any fact behind it. It just makes me crazy because it's not that hard in today's world to not be ignorant,
right.
to research without bias, without judgment. Just research the facts. Just the facts, ma'am.
It's so true. I there's some other I words that I guess are subsets of ignorance, like making people feel inferior, just not a good thing, and being irrational or inconsiderate. I mean, consideration is, I know it's a C, but the opposite of consideration, inconsideration, is really not, is not getting powerful with humanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So,
love that. Yeah,
and by the way, the opposite of intelligence, obviously, is if you want to adapt ignorance, you could be called an imbecile.
imbecile. Yeah, I haven't used that word in a long time.
It's not a
But
nice word, but we don't want to use those words
no, we don't. We don't use those words.
because using those words is could be considered a little bit intrusive.
And it also makes us small. And we're not small.
Inferior makes
And
us inferior.
inferior. Yes. And it makes us look ignorant.
Yes, it does. So I think that we did a good job with I.
Absolutely.
Is there any food? I know iguana is a big
Hmm.
dish for the
I,
eyes.
I'm guessing iguana tastes like chicken.
Probably. I've had alligator, and that's kind of that.
Yeah, it's same family. It looks rubbery. I don't think I don't want to eat insects.
No.
Um
Although
uh
insects are high in protein, and the rangers are told you're going to be hungry if you don't eat them. So there
yeah.
is that diet aspect. And then in China, they have those lovely, you know, market squares where you get all kinds of insects you can eat. And then I think anything dipped in chocolate though really changes the tune of an insect.
And yeah, well,
You ever have
and ice
chocolate covered
cream.
ants or grasshoppers?
No, I haven't. And I don't intend to.
I think a
Don't think
chocolate covered cicada is never going to work because that
I
cicada is just too big. There's
yeah,
you wouldn't have enough chocolate to put in it.
that's the number one reason I never auditioned to be on Survivor.
I
I
know.
can't eat bugs and I can't get bit by them. Like it's just that's just the most annoying thing in the world to have bug bites or to have to eat bugs. That's just I no, no, thank you.
So I have a trivia fact which we don't normally do. All right.
Oh, okay.
So because you brought up insects and you don't really dig them, I'll just say that it's hard to believe this, but there are between 1.4 billion and 200 million insects for every human. And I don't know why there's such a large window there, but AI can't pin it down either. But that's how many there are. It's almost incalculable.
Wow. That's fascinating.
It is. I wasn't trying to be an individual by stating that. I just wanted to say it was intellectual too.
Yeah, that's very intellectual to drop that. Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Beth. Well, I will see you later.
All right. I hope you seize the day with a smile.
Putting ice in your water, good idea.
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
No,
No. You
you're
tricked me
messing
on
with.
that one.
Yeah, I know. I tricked you, but it was an exit for one more eye. So there we go.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day. You have just seized the smile with the letter I, but guess what? There's an event coming up where you, I know you is coming up in the alphabet, are invited to be part of a message. And we have two ways to be part of it. One is if you want to talk, let us know. If you know somebody that wants to talk, nominate them. But we are thinking this theme is so rich with information and so much great content. We want to make a book. So there's this choice to even play bolder.
Boulder, you nailed it. Yes.
And if I had messed up, it wouldn't have been a fail because forget failure. That would have
No,
just been
you
a
don't
lesson.
fail. No. And that event is happening on February 26th, National Carpe Diem Day.
And
So
why
if you
is it
want to,
carpet? Why is it that day though? Why is that the day?
that was a day that was chosen that goes back to the Ice Bucket Challenge in for ALS.
Yes.
And that woman was nominated on in the National Archives. They made that day her day, National Carpe Diem Day.
And so it's official. And so the reason I say that is we're not just arbitrarily picking a day. We're celebrating 24 hours of the day that the day was the holiday, Carpe Diem. And if you want to see what other great events we're doing, please let us know. But we want to hear your voice on Seize the Day.
Reach out, let us know.